go. It's Guido coming at you with a quick tip. Let's talk about the linchpin. When you pull the linchpin and the rest of the thing collapses, right? Look for those opportunities in this game where you can clear out a really important guy that's kind of the linchpin to his team at the moment, or at least clear that out so that you have more movement. We have an M4Y hanging out right here. Now, he's not a very good player. In fact, I'm going to kind of farm him at this point. But that is the guy. He's the linchpin, right? He's holding this middle bit. You can see that we won over there. Unfortunately, the TS5, Skoda, and KV2, they all kept pushing. I was over there with them. We won that. Once they started going around the corner, I came back around this way, and we started dealing with the guys that were getting back towards our cap. The Cheeto is a bit of a problem over there. Pretty good player. He's having a decent game. But right now, I know this guy has to go. Good news for me is there's no artillery. I go for a dumb shot into the side of the turret. That was just stupid. Notice he doesn't really react to me. But when I see him not turning his turret, I knew it. So he doesn't see me, so we'll just kind of come here. Unfortunately, I know I'm exposed. I'm going to take one more shot. Look at him. He's like, who's doing that? He doesn't figure it out till right there. Alright, so we get 3 shots. Ooh, shot came in. So I'd already had an engagement with the Cheeto. He'd hit me once or twice, so I know he's up there. We just got to keep working this dude. I'm just going to go up to where I can get to his hatch. I'll take that. A bounce from the Cheeto is lucky. I should out-reload the Cheeto, even though he reloads quickly, and I'm going to get back down. There we go. Another shot misses. That'll work. And we push him back. Boom, down he goes. The linchpin. We end up winning this game. We clear that spotting guy out. Now we've got them pushed back. These 3 will come off cap. We'll actually engage the Cheeto in just a minute because he's overextended. His 3 buddies are nowhere near enough to help him. We kill the Cheeto off, and then we go ahead and clean up on cap. All right, another example. All right, the second example, we are here on Oyster Bay. It's much earlier in the game, although they've lost 3 and we've lost 2. You'll notice that we're actually doing pretty well over here. We got a good stack of heavies, the SMV. We've actually wrapped around over here to the left. We have just an absolute rogues gallery of snipperinos over here. And our even 90s keeping them busy and lit. So I'm looking at this situation, and I've already engaged the 122 TM a couple times, and I know this is the linchpin. This is the guy that's got to go. I need to keep him busy, get in here. Once we can peel him out, then we don't have to worry about him popping out and shooting us, and then we can start taking these guys in, taking these guys on from a more defensible position right here, and maybe start to entice the rest of these guys to move up. So we're just going to come in here. This dude's not really paying attention to me, so we'll sneak one into his lower plate. We'll back out, wiggle jiggle, maybe he'll bounce. Doesn't bounce, that's fine. We'll keep pushing in. And now I can see that I've got my Su-101 on my side. I'm going to push in here. Unfortunately, I didn't really pay attention to these guys on my side because they're going to shoot me. And now we got to keep pushing in to get rid of this dude. I'm kind of watching what's everybody else doing. Are they helping me? This guy's going to try to come out. Shot into his turret. And that was great, but unfortunately, that guy actually did hit. No, the 122 got me. Okay. Maybe... already got me. Alright, there you go. 101. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit taller than I want to be right there. That guy's taking hits. Look at, so here comes the T832. He's pushing in. Those guys notice that that's happening, and now the collapse starts to happen for the enemy team. I take a hit from the 103. I'm like, oh crap, I'm getting hit from every direction now. Got him busy. Our guys are moving into position. I'm going to fall back just so I don't get absolutely farmed right there. 101 does me a solid, gets rid of that dude, and then the collapse, that just precipitates the rest of the collapse, right? We were already in a good position. Somebody moved forward, started working on the linchpin. Not as obvious an example as the one before, but you see how that kind of works out right there. Look to peel back the onion, the guy that's kind of keeping the rest of your team from doing anything, and the rest will follow. Now, I have an example where it does not. So the problem with trying to be the over-aggressive linchpin puller, or maybe that, that one thread that pulls the whole thing apart, is sometimes it's the wrong thread and it doesn't work, right? So I'm in my Char MLE. I'm looking at the Centurion 7.1. I got 2 mediums. I don't really expect the E50 to go around, but to be honest, I expected the 140 to follow up. Sometimes they don't, guys. Sometimes you rely on your team and it doesn't happen. We're going to come up and over. We get that guy locked. I'm going to try to tuck up here a little bit. Oh, geez. And there we go. So eat a shot from the 120. We wait for the reload. Oh, and it's not enough, my friends. We leave 43 hit points. I'm going to eat another shot from the WZ. The 140 has not pushed in to help. Yes, there are buddies up there, but all they had to do was come right around the corner. So, misassessment on my part. We're going to come around here and look for a ram and a kill. Oh, we're a little slow. Can we get it? There we go. Just enough. Just enough with the ram. So, be careful. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes your team doesn't support you. Sometimes you just overextend like I did right there. So when you're looking for that linchpin pool, try to assess what your chances of victory are. That was a fairly low possibility right there. I think this team actually ended up winning. Not saying what I did won it, because I basically just traded a tier 9 for a tier 9, so that's a wash overall. Although it was a light for a medium, so I suppose that's a slight advantage right there. But look for those opportunities, man. And I will say, it's more fun to play that way, in my opinion. That's all I've got. See ya.